Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. A reminder of our major stories. House Committee on Appropriations summons Finance Minister for failing to appear or submit written memoranda during the public hearing on procurement abuses. The last is yet to be heard of a $5.8 million forfeiture case involving former First Lady Patience Jonathan, as the court schedules hearing for next Monday. Broadcast media chiefs rub minds with National Broadcasting Commission on reviewing the NBC Code. And about 150 countries battle malicious cyber attacks sweeping through Europe and Asia. Just to quickly remind you that for more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the eyewitness feature, so you too can be part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. And speaking of pictures, let's take a look at some of them. First is this picture, and it shows students of the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, who formed a blockade at the school entrance to prevent the UTME examination from holding on the institution's premises. According to our eyewitness reporter, the students claim the reason for their action is alleged neglect by the governments of Osun and Oyo states. Our next image is from Ilorin, the Kwara state capital, and it shows a portion of a road by Ojaoba Market that's littered with refuse. Our eyewitness reporter, who condemns such indiscriminate dumping of refuse by residents, is asking the environmental agency to step up monitoring activities in the area. And from Port Harcourt in River State comes this picture of a vandalized transformer in Rumibekwe Estate. Our eyewitness reporter says the community has been in darkness for the past 3 months since the damage was done by unknown vandals, and he's appealing to the electricity company in charge to intervene. Let's end with this one, still on electricity installations, but from Lagos State comes this picture, which shows the damaged electricity pole on Hassan Street at the Mafuluku Oshodi area. Our eyewitness reporter says this pole was damaged over 3 years ago in an accident, and he warns of the danger it poses to the neighborhood. Thanks a lot for all your pictures. Do keep them coming. Now let's cross over to Abuja, and here's Gloria Umezuki. Gloria.
Hello, Ijoma. The Israeli ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Gideon Bacha, says his country is ready to share the secrets of Israel's developmental strides with Nigeria. Mr. Bacha said this during a meeting in Abuja with the Executive Secretary of the Nigeria Christian Pilgrims Commission, Mr. Tor Uja. He further noted that Israel wants to deepen its relationship with Nigeria.
We would like to see an increased partnership between the nations of Israel and Nigeria. We would like Israel to get more involved in the development process as well as the manpower development activities of Nigeria. There are some things that God has endowed Israel with. I believe Israel can make them available to Nigeria, and the relationship will be enhanced. Israel is doing well in its homegrown technology that has proved to be useful all over the world. It's important that Israel arranges that, especially during our youth pilgrimages, our youth are brought into an interface with Israeli youth so that we can have experience sharing and impart some things to Israeli youth and have impartation from Israeli youth to Nigerian youth.
In Israel, we have gained lots of experience in many fields, like agriculture, like education, like technology, like cyber, like in the fields of water. And we would like to share this experience that we have with you here in Nigeria. It's not a secret that we want to hide. It's a blessing that we want to share. We want to share our blessing, and we want to share the spirit of the Holy Land in Nigeria and in Africa in general.
As the conduct of the 2017 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination enters its second day nationwide, the Minister of State for Education, Professor Anthony Awuka, has advised candidates against engaging in any form of examination malpractice. The minister, who gave the advice in Abuja after monitoring the conduct of the examination in Abuja Municipal and Buhari area councils, expressed satisfaction with the smooth conduct of the examination, except for reports of an attack on a staff of the board in Abia State.
Based on what I've seen, the exercise is going on well, and if you can factor in to what we're doing today, I think it will be excellent from now on. They should do their best. They should not cheat. Of course, they can't cheat.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Things are working on well.
Everything is going on well. We are monitoring what's going on, except for a person that was said to attack our staff in Abia this morning. And I think the security agents are taking care of that. Except for that, I've not heard anything. Of course, he claimed to be a candidate. Maybe he had been duped somewhere by somebody. And getting there, some of these people going about telling people that they can give them questions. Even this morning, somebody sent me a question, or they call it Origi, and he bought it for 200,000. And when I saw it was our question in 1984, and he just put 2017 on it, and he started selling it, and people were buying. So if people are corrupt, I won't have any sympathy if they are extorted by corrupt people like themselves.
Well, students of the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, Oyo State, today prevented candidates from taking the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination in the university. The students also prevented both academic and non-academic staff of the university from entering the premises. They said their action is in protest over the failure of the Oyo and Osun state governments, which jointly own the institution, to address the challenges in the school in spite of repeated complaints. The examination, which started on Saturday, was expected to continue today, but those whose center is at Lautech now have to wait on the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board to decide their fate. Well, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has described as a dream come true the graduation ceremony of 170 students of the American University of Nigeria, Yola. At the convocation, graduating students received postgraduate diplomas, bachelor and master's degrees from the university, which is rated as the only developing university in sub-Saharan Africa.
American University of Nigeria is Africa's first development university, which is training students to imbibe strong entrepreneurial skills and the thirst for developing the society. The institution was established by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. American University of Nigeria is graduating 170 students, and for former Vice President Abubakar, this will no doubt add to the number of quality graduates in the mainstream sector of the nation's economy.
Here we are today. It is a reality, a dream that was dreamt about 15 years ago, and it continues to unfold and continues to make history not only in Nigeria but in Africa.
The president of the institution congratulates the graduating students for fulfilling the requirements for the award of their various certificates.
Now to our newest graduating class, the class of 2017. Today marks the end of your 4 years of study here at AUN. Many of you expected this day for a long time, most of you with enthusiasm, a few of you with a sense of anxiety. However, introspective of your feelings here today, we congratulate you and your parents. You've made it.
For the graduating students who were immediately inducted into the alumni of the institution, it's a dream come true. As they say, they've acquired knowledge which has prepared them for the challenges ahead.
AUN has given me wings to fly and soar to greater heights, just like the eagle.
I came here like innocent, and then I learned a lot of things, becoming more smarter, more experiences in AUN. It was fantastic. It was good.
The school's management commissioned the administrative building named after Dr. Jennifer Abubakar, a founding member of the university's Board of Trustees, in recognition of her role in the development of the institution.
Well, that's it from the nation's capital. It's back to you, Ijoma.
All right, thanks a lot, Gloria. The University of Ilori chapter of the Association of Resident Doctors has commenced a 3-day warning strike to protest against deduction in their salaries. The premises of the University of Ilori Teaching Hospital is empty, as up to 70% of the doctors are part of the peaceful protest. Members gathered at the administrative block of the hospital, demanding for the chief medical director to address them, as they say only a fraction of their salaries have been paid since 2014. Reacting to the protest, the institution's chief medical director, Professor Abdul Wahid Olatinwo, told the ARD members that the workers are not the ones affected by this situation. When the news at 10 returns, Nigerians to feel effects of 2017 budget as federal government promises smooth transition from 2016 to a new appropriation bill. Do join us again.